And we're live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are.
All right.
For sure.
Hey, there he is.
There he is. Everyone's probably driving home from work now. It's 5:44.
It is
44. And so
This is So either you're
you could be listening in your car. You could just let the audio go through. If you loved us. I mean,
yeah,
but
but you would actually be listening to us right now for us to be here to hear us tell you to do that. So you would already
it'd be
forgotten
hard.
that.
Yeah, I'm still grasping the live universe. What? All right, my dog needs out.
So, but if you're not listening live and you're listening to the recording, so Joe hit the recording, right? We're recording.
Yeah, we're
there we go. There's the Joe.
Yeah, we're actually recording.
We're
I
recording.
tested
We got
that
video.
shit.
We got audio. We're recording. And so if you're listening to us on the podcast, we go live when we do this. Mostly every time we go, we do it.
Pretty much. I don't think we've done a non-live one in a while. Last week we couldn't go live, but we both just didn't do a podcast.
No, it
was a tough week, man.
I was exhausted last week.
I had a busy week, and it was like, these people can take a break from us.
Yeah,
there's plenty of podcasts.
Like, all right, shut up for a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I watched the downloads, so like we missed a week, but people were still downloading. People were behind. No one's on the ball.
Yeah.
Nobody like.
Yeah, we're the ones doing it.
Right.
They're
They
living
listen
life.
in their own leisure.
Yeah, I like the way you said that.
Leisure, right? Sounded.
It's so upscale.
So I've been getting more upscale. No, you know that.
I didn't know that.
I know you know that. I've been doing a lot more upscale shit.
Good to know. I'll keep an eye out. But anyway, so if you're listening to the podcast and you're around your computer or your phone or a tablet, and check out, because usually it's Tuesday or Wednesdays, and we always post that we're getting ready to go live.
Right.
And so you can see if you have your Facebook a notification. Oh, they're going live. You go to our Facebook fan page, and there it is. To the video. A lot of people say they like to listen to us and see our faces.
Yeah, that's very rare, but I mean,
Not many people.
we got pretty good faces. I mean, we're not terrible. Not like Sean Morton or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Not like.
I hope Sean's listening just for that.
Yeah, me too.
And now you can
Fucking
tune out.
mic is all whack.
But
So
anyway,
welcome back. I think we're all settled in. So what you been up to there, pal?
nothing much, man. Just comedy's been decent. Like I've been working almost every weekend. I'm busy, so that's good. And the day job thing is it's exhausting, and I really wish I didn't have to do it. But I don't mind doing the job I have to do. I just wish I didn't have to do it. You understand? Like it's like your thing.
Yeah.
You like your job. You like what you do for a job.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't mind not having to do it. You wouldn't complain if you didn't have to do it.
Oh no! I wouldn't complain if I didn't have to do anything.
Anything. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like I don't mind doing this thing. I just wish I didn't have to do it. But that's been really busy too. So just doing that. Work. I mean, it's every day. I mean, Sunday's the only day that I like take a breath. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. And then before you know it, like I didn't really get. It's been a long time since I was in the workforce.
Yeah.
Where I gave a shit weekend. What is that? I don't care about what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, weekends. Yeah.
it doesn't really mean. But Sunday, it's like everybody's like, "Yo, you want to go out Sunday?" I'm like, "Oh my god, I don't want to go out Sunday.
Nah.
I don't want to move. I wish there was a person that just bring me stuff on Sunday. Like, just someone go to Dunks, get me some coffees, whip up some eggs for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like a girlfriend or something. But I don't have that.
You can get that.
I can't.
We're gonna put that out there to the podcasting world. Mike wants a girlfriend to get in Dunks on Sunday. He's
That's not all I want
he's
her
got
to
a
do,
good
but
job. He's a good comedian. He's got other things.
Yeah, I got other things.
I read that list was short, man. I really hit a wall. I really hit a wall in trying to sell you.
Yeah.
He's got a job. He does comedy. He does other things.
He's the worst used car salesman ever.
That's why I'm not in sales.
It's got a steering wheel. It's got, and I don't know what else it's got under that hood. I don't know a lot about cars, but
That's
sure
what,
it goes.
That's why I could never do sales, because I'm just be like, hey, you want it? No, all right, see ya. Like, I'm not begging you.
You don't have to. See, the trick about sales, I used to train sales. I used to teach sales for a carpet company, and then for Home Depot's sales. And then when I was outside sales rep, I was a trainer for sales. And it's never about, if you could take the approach that I'm not trying to sell you something, I'm trying to help you buy something. Because you want it. It's not like I came looking for you and was like, hey, dude, walking down the street, mind your own business. Want to buy a car? That's a different sale. But you came in, you're kicking tires at a car lot. I want to help you buy what you want. I don't want to sell
No,
you.
yeah, I know. I know a salesman do it. I watch them, and I just can't. I get it. I don't want to help nobody. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a different story.
Customer service. I mean, I still like being a waiter. If you ask me what was good on the menu, I can help you figure out. Give you a recommendation, like which omelet you like best at IHOP.
Oh yeah,
I'm good with that.
Well, okay.
But
that's it.
yeah, I don't think I could be a used car. Like my brother was like, he never did cars. My brother was always like a furniture salesman. He did a lot of furniture, and he loved it, and he was good at it. He'd sell a ton.
Right.
My brother's just that guy, though. He's just that guy that can talk to anybody.
Yeah.
And just strike up a conversation. And
Which brother?
Mike.
Okay.
Both brothers are like that. I bet Chris could be a good salesman too. Me, I'm all like anxiety ridden. They'd be like,
no one's buying anything off of you.
they'll come to me. Hey, can you sell me this bed? I'm like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, you would panic a lot of panic.
A lot of
Can't
panic.
be that kind of salesmen. Don't have panic in their voice.
Nah. I'd be good some days, bad some days. Like the boss wouldn't like me. He'd be like,
You're inconsistent.
"You're very inconsistent. You'll sell a lot one day, or
Yeah, the next
a lot of
day hiding
days
in the
there's
mail.
things missing. Like like people are stealing. Like you're so in the clouds.
Right.
People are just taking things.
I used to work. Remember the company Giant Carpet?
No.
You remember Giant Carpet? A big carpet company.
Giant. Carpet company.
Giant carpet company, and they had
Were they giant like all over?
all over Jersey, I believe, in New York.
Okay.
They were a big company, but they got shut down because they were horrible customer service. It was scammers. So here, I'll tell you how much of a scammer they were. This was our sales technique. We had what is called an up system, an up list. Everybody writes their name, all the sales. There's 5 guys. You all write your name: Mike, Joe, Bill, Phil, Hector. You know what I'm saying? Customer comes in, whoever's on the top of the list, that's your customer.
Yeah.
Now you're with that customer. If that customer leaves, you go to the bottom of the list. The next customer comes. It's just like that. It's called an up system.
Okay.
So you might have, on a slow day, you might only have like 5 ups. So you have 5 ups to make some money.
I don't understand.
If there's 8 guys working, 8 times 5 is 45 customers. What if you don't 40 customers? What if 40 don't come in for your 8-hour shift?
Okay.
So you only got 8 cracks at customers. Because the list is every customer is the new person takes it. You go to the bottom of the 8.
Oh, that's
So
weird.
it's called an up system. So when you had that customer, a lot of those guys are trying to wring them dry.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is what makes it like the high pressured sales, because you're trying to scam these people because you need a sale. Now, the way that the sales worked is you. Wow, that looks
Okay.
You only got
What looks wrong?
I just saw like a freeze frame of my fat, disgusting head. I'm like, don't look over there again. So
Let me bring it closer.
I don't.
All right.
It doesn't matter how close that thing. Anyway, the way the thing worked, it was such a scam. This is why they're out of business. Someone comes into this. Now, here's the thing. It was Giant Carpet. You remember it's on Route 46. We know where that diner is, that one like shiny diner. Not the one we eat at.
The park.
Yeah, I think
The Park Avenue,
that
something or
one. It's
some
like all
shit.
shiny silver on the outside.
Yeah.
All right, right next to that diner is like a little strip. There's a strip mall, and then there was 3 stores. There was a Giant Carpet,
Okay. Now I'm just looking at levels.
a pizzeria,
Uh-huh.
and like say a shoe store. And at the Giant Carpet, there was a bus stop to get on Route 46. You just walk up, get on 46, take a bus. So people would wait in the shitty weather. They would come inside to get a slice, or they'd come in by us and just walk around Carpet. But that's your up. All right, right next to that diner. That's your up. So the customer walked through the door. The owner of Giant Carpet, that dude's interested in carpet. Want you put an order in for pie? You come next door because you're just killing time. That guy wants carpet. He would not walk in here just to kill time. That's their thoughts.
That's schmarmy, man.
Hell yeah. So now the customer comes in. So a guy comes in. I like to give you a story. So the guy comes in. I'm like, how's it going, buddy? Here's just your question. It's never going to help you because that's a yes or no answer. You leave it open-ended.
Right.
So what room you looking to do today? Guys, not really sure. Living room? Yeah, we were thinking about doing a living room. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your favorite color? What color you looking to go with? See, this is not yes or no answers.
Right.
So like beige, you want looking like a plush or like a hard carpet, like a rough, like a plush. Let me show you. Boom. Now you're supposed to already have about 5 favorites throughout the store. So when this customer's saying what he's looking for, you can bring him to there without wandering around.
Right.
And then when you go, you find a beige, and like, you know how you ever go to a carpet store and they're all flapped over?
Yeah.
You go to the bottom, get that beige, and you go, and you toss the tower. The tower of carpets, bah, falls out, and there's carpet everywhere. Now you pull your beige out. You got a light box. You go on a light box. Click on a light. It has a mirrors, like a 4-way mirror. So it shows you what it would look like spread out in a room. That looks nice, right? Now he sees you just did all this work for him. You drew out carpets. You put a light box on. All this shit. He just was getting pie. He's waiting for his pizza.
Yeah.
And look at what you've done to him. So now he's like, I'm just waiting for a pie, and my wife would have to come with me before I could do anything like this.
Right.
Well, what size is your room? 12 by 12. You know what? Let me call. Now I can't let you leave. I can't let you leave without calling my manager over to talk to you. Because we have to make this sale, even though you were just ordering pie, bro. You're not interested in carpet. So I have to do all of this, and now the guy's like, my wife would probably want to do the basement definitely first, and it's 12 by 12, and you're like, all right, let me just, before you go, let me call the warehouse, make sure we have it. Now I can't let you leave.
Right.
I call my answer machine. I talk on my answer machine. No warehouse call. I call my house. Get my answer machine. Billy. It's
scam artist.
Yeah, and then I talk to my answer machine, and they're like, dude, he's got 36 yards left right now. You need 24. He's got 30. Will he hold it for us? Will you hold? Yeah, just take a deposit. He said I'll hold it. Now the guy's like, but I'm not sure it's that color. Just give us a deposit so we lock you in at that price. It's $29.99 a yard. Give us a deposit. 50% of that deposit right now, and we'll lock you in on the price.
Scam artist.
I don't know. My wife has to come here with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, what we'll do is give us a deposit now. We'll get you a 30% discount on your just trying to get money. Give us money. Lock you in so we can take your money so you have to come back.
Yeah, I guess that's the name of the game now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like I never asked my brother this or like any. Did you ever sell cars?
No.
Like I don't like. Did you guys make salaries or it's just like basically all on your
carpet
fucking?
is the same. The sales was the same. It's draw versus salary. It's draw versus commission.
What does that mean?
So I made $500 a week draw.
Okay.
And then my commissions paid back that $500.
Yeah, I guess that's the name of the game.
Until I was even, then I get the other bonus money. So I pay back myself with commissions.
Like I don't like. And
if I made a lot of big sales, I'll get an extra check.
That's too much anxiety for me. I can't be.
I was so good that I quit, and 2 months later, I'm still getting commission checks. So I made $500 a week.
Yeah, but you're a salesman type. You're that
right.
guy.
But I don't like scamming. And I was like, why do I got to call my answer machine? This guy, if he really wants carpet, if I give him my card, I guarantee he'll come back. Because he'll like me. So I pay back myself with commission. You know what I mean? He'll come back for me. But if he feels like I'm pressuring him, he's waiting for a pepperoni pizza. Can't we just let him like breathe?
Yeah, that's what I hate about salesmen. It's like I don't like being bothered, man. Just leave me the fuck alone. Like when you see, like I hate what salesmen come up to me. I know it's your job.
Yeah.
But it's like, can I like putz around a little bit,
right,
before you fucking jump on me? Like it immediately wants me to, like, I get hot. I got to leave the store.
Right.
I hate when I go clothes shopping like that. Like I'm looking for, they're like, can I help you? Yeah, get the fuck away from me. That's how you can help me. Get the fuck. I'm looking for fucking pants. I'm a grown fucking man. Like I hate. You know what I mean? Come up to me.
You're looking for a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
This is my first time.
Yeah. Help you? Why don't you tell your boss to get something other than skinny jeans for chubby middle-aged men with short legs? Huh? How about that? Adult husky. Got any of that? How about fucking get away from me?
Adult husky.
It's like just fucking so annoying.
Oshkosh Bagosh for adults.
Yeah, you got Oshkosh Bagosh for adults. It's like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Like I hate
Even
being
like in Targets now, I watch these the associates that work at Target. They're like, every customer passes them by. Every customer just wandering by. Do you need any help today, sir? Do you need any help today, sir? And I guess it's good because in retail boxes like that, you don't have a lot of associates to help you.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear it from every. That's their focus. If every single person that you walk past goes, "Do you need anything?" You'll feel like at least there's people here.
Leave me alone.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
You know.
Here you get the guy. You want solar panels? No, I don't want solar panels. Get away from me.
Is in there, yeah.
Just I went. Oh, that's.
Do you need a heating and air conditioning installed in your house? Yeah, I'm going to do that while I'm walking with a pair of light bulbs from Home Depot. I'm going to stop.
Actually, I didn't think I did until now. Came here for some screws. Now I'm getting solar panels I can't afford. Thanks.
I wonder how many people do that. Like they do that at BJ's too, right? I always see like the guys. You need siding? No, I came here for a big thing, a case of water.
Yeah.
And a bag
Like
of
I love siding. You're too expensive.
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to come a little closer to the to paint value. You're so like paint my house, $2,500 siding, $8,000. Like you gotta.
Is it that much?
Yeah, you gotta like bridge the gap a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta like if you. It's just too much. Yeah.
But in the long run, how often will you have to paint your house?
I don't know. Maybe like every 8 years.
And with siding, you probably won't have to do it forever.
You're so like paint my house.
So
Yeah,
if you look
you
at
gotta-
it like that, you probably get it's better wear and tear, and like that, it's not going to get damaged.
Nah, my wood siding is good. I got wood siding. That shit lasts as long as you keep painting it, which I got.
Cedar. You got cedar siding.
It's just too much. Sure. Yeah, whatever, man. I don't know. It's fucking wood over there. Fucking vertical panels. Looks nice. I'm getting it painted blue this spring.
All right.
Yeah.
What color is it now? Brown?
Brown. That was from the old owner.
Oh, okay.
He did it dirt.
You did a country blue?
Country blue. Yeah, man. White trim. Fucking Yankees, baby. Get the fuck out of here.
Try to sell on pinstripes? We're not doing
Yeah, can we get pinstripes? I have a judge's head on the side of my house. What's that on the side? It's the judge's chambers. Get the hell out of here. You know, we're covering that with a tree. All right, but it's staying. Can't be messing with my Aaron Judge.
He's still a guy. If you, Didi is.
No, Didi's the guy.
I think Didi's the heart and soul, man.
Didi's the heart and soul, but Judge will be here longer.
Yeah. If he continues to do what he's doing.
Right, like
And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say this right now. And I know we talked about it. If anybody wants to go listening to the podcast, I did not like the Stanton move. Now, I said it's not a hurtful, like, oh, it's going to kill it. No, I just wasn't excited about it because I didn't think that's where we needed help. I felt like our unit that was working together last year was great.
Yeah.
They were offensively great. They lost Game 7. I mean, they were beat. They were young, nervous, and exhausted. We rang the bullpen dry.
And you know, the other team beat us. We
Yes.
won. Everybody won at home. You know what I mean? They just beat us fair and square. It was
Absolutely.
no problem.
So that's what I mean. Like,
Shit happens.
I don't know why the acquisition of Stanton just never thrilled me. I didn't want to be one of those guys like, what the fuck? I just didn't think we needed him. If you're going to tell me the finances worked out, like, it's great he's here, that's great, but I don't think we needed him. And I believe when you watch him get interviewed, I know they say, he's handling it really well, and he is. He's handling it well.
They just beat us fair and square.
The pressure. But like they asked him the other day, like how do you feel, like they almost like they talk really low to him. How do you feel, that to watch Aaron do these great things, first player in Major League history to get 60 home runs in that short a game, like the quickest to get to 60 home runs.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's cool to watch. Like, he doesn't mean that. I don't believe he means that. I don't believe he is tried and true connected to this team.
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
You feel Stanton is in?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't feel that at all.
I just feel like he's having a slump now.
I'm not saying that's aside from the issue. I think he's more. I'm a superstar, selfish superstar.
I don't get that from him at all.
No?
No, not in the least.
I don't hear it from him. I see it in his. The way he's trying. He's forcing himself to be this guy who's okay with the pressure.
No,
okay with his team doing
You
well.
do?
Well, he
Yeah.
sucks.
You feel Stanton is in?
I don't get that.
Oh,
I don't see that. I see a
just
guy.
feel like he's having
I
a
see a
slump now.
guy that's yielding to the
That's a
leaders
sign.
in the clubhouse.
I think
He's
he's
coming in.
more-
He
I'm a
knows he's got the
superstar,
biggest
selfish.
contract. He
I
knows
don't
who's
get that from him at all.
being the man,
No.
but he's kind of
I don't
letting
hear it
Didi
from
be the
him.
guy. He's
The way
you know
he's trying-
until he
forcing
can
himself
until he
to be
can
this guy.
perform
His back's hotter.
until and he will get hot. We're talking a guy.
do?
A guy. I mean, I hate to make excuses for him, but a guy coming from Florida, Southern Florida, 90 degrees all the time. He ain't never played cold like this for leaders in the clubhouse. A lot of the teams sucking. Our bullpen sucking. Our starting pitching sucking.
Right.
Everybody's sucking, and the reason why it's falling on him in a spotlight is because he's a new big money guy. You know what I mean? If he wasn't here, this team would still be sucking because the pitching is sucking. We're talking a guy. So when you losing games, you look back. Coming from Florida, Southern Florida, 90 degrees all the time. He ain't never played cold like this for leaders in the clubhouse. A lot of the teams sucking. Our bullpen sucking. Our starting pitching sucking. If they're too expensive, and we didn't want to pay expensive for pitching. You could pay expensive for hitting because hitting. If he wasn't here, this team would still be sucking. Because the pitching is sucking. So when you losing games, yeah, but they didn't go. What I liked about the Yankees is they didn't go out and blow money on just to fix issues that weren't needed. That were needed, but it was the wrong guy.
Yeah, no,
If they were too expensive, and we didn't want to pay expensive for pitching. You could pay expensive for hitting because I'm hitting with him, and I think he's going to be amazing this year. And I went and looked at the '96 season. We were like right at the same record in '96. Yeah, but new coach, all these new players, new Tino. Everyone shitting on Tino, shitting on Torre, wanting to fire Torre after a month. He's like, I am fucking sick of Yankee fans acting like. We didn't want to. So you know, the massive echo, but it sounds like I'm hitting with him, and I think he's going to be amazing this year. And I went and looked at the '96 season. We were like right at the same record.
You really wouldn't see. That's what I'm talking about, Sammy.
Let's see if it's better now. I hit something. All
Is
right.
it still doing it? Joe hit a button. He don't know what button he hit. He just hit a button.
No, I put down this other thing that I saw that was up.
Oh, we put that in another.
Does anybody
thing.
hear an echo? Let us know in the chat. Better.
All right, cool. No echo, he said.
Good. You know what that was from? Fucking I was doing a script reading with that director over Skype, so I had that that thing turned up. Where
All right, we're good now.
so sorry people for the echoing thing. But
Mike Tierney says sounds better.
back to my original fucking. Oh my god. I'm just sick of Yankee fans acting like the fucking April is like fucking the playoffs. It's like enough already.
And you're right.
It's like
they didn't pump. If the media and everybody in sports talk didn't pump up this team preseason, like I was like, that's why I kept saying to you, I just want to enjoy it. I don't want to think about how great we're going to be. I just want to enjoy the ride. And they took that away from us by saying the Yankees are stacked and they're going to win almost 100 games and they're going to be the best. And now what is every Yankee fan doing? Well, they're not doing
that.
that.
Sports writer said that. Who gives a fuck what the sports writers
all the media.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, as an adult man, I'm fucking like whatever, man. They're going out there every day trying.
I love watching them.
And you know what? It's fucking April.
Yeah.
It's fucking April. Yes, if we're in fucking August and losing the fucking division and we're
June.
sucking, then I could
This
see.
is right before the All-Star break.
I know, but it's like
7 behind.
We haven't even had a consistently 70-degree week. Like,
No,
you know what I mean? Like, come see me then.
get
Come
it.
see me then. Stanton's gonna hit a fuckload of home runs. People are gonna fall in love with him. He ain't gonna be an A-Rod. He ain't gonna be a Giambi. He's gonna be different. He's a different guy.
I fear that he's not. I might be proven wrong. I just never was excited about the get. I just never was excited about it. I never was. I wasn't like, I just was like, okay, it's cool. We don't really need him though, right?
No, I guess you didn't need him. Well, like check that. Like they were thinking. They're thinking. All right, Judge could have a sophomore slump. Let me tell you something. Stanton. Know who's lucky Stanton's on the team? Fucking our catcher, because he's sucking an ass this year at the plate.
Yeah.
I mean, lately he's been hitting some, but up until the Boston series, the one game,
right,
he was sucking. Actually, that wasn't in Boston; it was in Detroit, I think, where he started hitting all those jacks. But he's been sucking. So take Stanton off the team. He won a couple games for us already with his bat. Stanton won a couple games in Toronto the first week with his homers.
First game.
Right, but I'm saying though, like
I'm not saying he's hard, but I think it's more of a mental thing for the whole team. I just think it's distracting for the team when the team is out there with their Gardner's got a good on base percentage. Judge is doing his job. Yeah. Sanchez.
Gardner, like a strikeout machine this year for a leadoff guy. It's like, bro, you can't be striking out like that as a leadoff guy. He's never on base.
His on base percentage is pretty good.
Is it? I don't know. I see him strike out a lot.
His on base percentage is pretty good this season.
All right.
I mean, not better than Judge. Judge is doing great. But the one thing I will say, having Stanton in the lineup, and now they're thinking about moving him down to the bottom of the lineup because
that's stupid.
That's stupid because Didi's bat will see a lot more pitches.
Yeah. What about when they booed Didi when he first came? It's like he had a tough transition.
Absolutely. Well, that's just like Tino was taking over for Mattingly. You don't get to just take over for Mattingly and not get beat up by somebody.
I think this team, you got new coach, new players, they got to gel.
And they're not
every year teams change, and they're going to bring a superstar next year.
Yeah, they're not there yet.
They're going to bring in a Bryce Harper or a Machado next year.
That's to me that's the money you got going on, and the money you got going for Stanton could have went to some pitcher, a halfway decent pitcher. But the problem is you're comparing quality of what you got for the money for Stanton, what you're going to get for a pitcher, probably wasn't worth letting that slide, passing up on
right.
That guy.
Well, there wasn't good pitchers on the free agent, and Garrett Cole, who we were going to get, they wanted too much in a trade. They wanted to fleece our farm system.
Right. So I get that there was maybe a couple that they could have grabbed and they didn't. I'm fine with. I get it. But now you're like, we got Bryce Harper next year. Maybe I'm like, well, now we're going to go spend more money on that guy. Like, what are we doing?
No, I hope we don't.
Because if we got the Yankees or World Series bound this year, what are we looking at next year? Bryce Harper or Machado for? What are we looking at? Why are we going to need them next year?
We might not. We might not get them. But I'm just saying. I mean, teams always change from year to year.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was never a maniac over Stanton acquisition. I just didn't think it was necessary. And I feel like that is what's kind of making the season shittier than it needs to be in April. I'm just not saying that we would have won more without him. I just think that cloud makes it even more because we have all these power hitters and no one's doing squat. And I just think that's putting the cloud over it. I still watch it. I still enjoy it. And I'm loving it. I'm not caring about the wins and losses because I know where we're at. I like watching the games. Just every time I see Stanton's face, I'm like, he's not. And I know it's hard on him. So as a human, he's not happy and he's not gelling yet here.
No.
With his, I don't think they're all like. You got all these weird names, Neil Walker. I love him. I like all these guys. They just are like, they're not a part of this fabric that was Ronald Torreyes, Didi, Castro. That whole we're doing it.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
That whole thing was just.
It'll happen.
It fell apart, and they need to get that back.
It'll happen. They're gonna gel. They're gonna gel. Anyway. Finally, I'm just happy baseball's back.
Yes.
I have something to kill time with when I just want to sit here and be mindless.
Which is all the time.
All the time, but now there's something on TV that I don't have to pay. When you're mindless with a show you have to pay attention to, you're like, wait, what just happened?
Right.
Baseball is just like, oh. You can wake up right when you hear the fucking crack of the bat.
Way back.
And it's gone. Nice.
So you watched the Andre the Giant thing today?
I love the Andre the Giant documentary. If people haven't watched it, it's on HBO. Because I was a huge wrestling fan in that era, the early '80s. I remember going to see WrestleMania 1 on a simulcast in a school. They sold tickets in the bleachers of a school on a big screen TV. WrestleMania 1 with fucking Mr. T and Hulk Hogan.
Kind of moseyed out on that one.
Yeah,
it's like
he's gonna come back.
Kind of wants to not be in here, but he wants to.
Right. But yeah, I don't know if you watched wrestling like that in the '80s with Hulkamania and stuff like that.
I watched wrestling 70s, 80s, and then the first 2 or 3 WrestleManias. I was into it. Then when the storylines got too much, like when Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior were like I don't know, when the storylines became like this guy's gonna get married to that guy's ex-wife and they're gonna do it in the ring. I just was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And I stopped. I was like 18, 19.
Oh yeah, well 18, 19.
It became like, oh, I don't want to do any of this showmanship that's happening. I was a huge Bob Backlund fan. I loved Andre the Giant. I liked the Iron Sheik era. It was like those eras, like Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
So like 85, 86, 87 when Andre the Giant, and then I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, so it was like right in my zone.
Right. Yeah, I was 14, 15.
You know what I mean?
But I saw them at my high school downstairs like in 79. And I believe Andre the Giant was there and Iron Sheik was there.
Yeah.
The Iron Sheik was definitely there.
Right.
And I believe Bob Backlund was there.
Mm-hmm.
And my father was a security guard at that high school, so I just came with him.
Yeah.
So I watched the wrestling up in the gym, and then they were downstairs, and they had like a blue tarp.
Right.
Covering up, but I got like a little peek inside. And they were sitting around playing cards. But everybody was playing cards. Like all the bad guys and good guys.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is he doing down here? But then I thought, it's just because they hate each other even during cards. They're probably playing fuck you cards. You know what I mean? Like I'm taking your money, you piece of shit. I don't like you.
Right.
It's not a friendly game of cards. It's probably a hate you game of cards. Yeah. And I was okay with it. I took my picture with them. This was back in the day where you took a picture and you never know where it went. You know what I'm saying? Like not like today. You're like, oh, send that to me. Like it's back then it was like click. What happened to that? I don't know where that camera is. You know what I mean? Like, was that on? So yeah, but I love that era. Unfortunately the Hulk Hogan too flashy era turned me off.
Oh yeah, I loved it. I loved it when
I
remember when they showed the documentary when it was that episode of Piper's Pit.
I saw that.
I remember seeing that live.
100%.
When Andre the Giant turned into a heel.
And it broke your heart.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because Andre the Giant was this big, lovable lug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it broke my heart too. Watching it with my son. We watched it and I was like, I forgot how much I was involved. How much I loved wrestling. When I start showing footage that I watched happen. I'm like, I watched that. I didn't remember I watched that. I saw that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I started getting emotional. I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember being so, like, the Piper's Pit. I was just like...
Yeah, I loved it until I saw it live. Then I was like, I'm out.
Because then you see how they're nowhere near each other.
Well, my dad used to be like, yo, it's fake. I'm like, it's not fake. He's like, it's fake. It's so fake. Look. And I'm like, Dad, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he just punched him in the
face. It's all real. He's like, it's fake. And then they were at like a fair. I forget where the fair was, but they had like some like it was like Demolition. Remember that like tag team?
Yeah.
Like it was like a couple of star wrestlers at this fair, and we went. We were like right up close, and I was just like, man, Dad's right, and I feel like a fucking stooge.
Yeah.
I literally lost all interest once I realized it was fake.
You know how we have a couple of friends that are total wrestling maniacs.
Yeah.
And I think that there was a point in their lives where they realized it was fake, but their love for the characters in the game made them make that transition. They're like, you know what? But I love the entertainment.
Yeah, no, totally. I couldn't get. I remember even. I guess there was like the huge resurgence like in the '90s. Because I remember like being at meetings and people being like wearing Stone Cold Steve Austin shirts and stuff, and I'm like my age, like they're like really getting into it.
Somebody said that Andre the Giant used to babysit them.
Oh, that's really? Mm-hmm. That's insane.
That your friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure it was Andre the Giant, Lisa? I don't remember Andre the Giant living in our area growing up, but I could be wrong. Another big fat wrestler.
There's not many. I mean, what's his name?
It was Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, not that. Bam Bam.
He lived in the area. He lived down the shore. 'Cause my brother ran into him in the woods one day hunting.
Oh, that's somebody you don't want to
He was on Bam Bam Bigelow's property, but he didn't know. He like was walking,
really?
and some guy came up on a 4-wheeler, and it wound up being Bam Bam Bigelow. He said he was really nice, but he was like, "Yeah, you're on my property." I met Bam Bam Bigelow. I used to when I was going to William Patterson, I used to take 46 up, and there was this place called the Great Notch Inn. There's like a bar there on 46.
Right. Yeah.
So I saw a film crew there filming. So I pulled in, and they were filming a Mrs. T's Pierogies commercial starring Bam Bam Bigelow, and they let me watch.
Oh, nice.
They used to film a lot on 46. I saw them film The Sopranos on 46. They let me watch. Like I said, I'm a college student. And it was funny. Like it was like maybe a year and a half later. I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm thirsty, and I'm just watching TV, and that fucking Mrs. T's commercial came on. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Because the internet it wasn't like you go see anything you want on the internet back then. You know what I mean? It was like the internet was very bare with video.
Absolutely.
You know? And it was just, it was
searching engines. Like,
yeah. But it was so cool to see it. I'm like, oh, fuck, I was there.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
Big bikers with eating Mrs. T's pierogies. What
episode of The Sopranos did you watch?
I forget what episode it was, but it was in the parking lot where that diner we were talking about before, the Park East Diner.
Yeah.
In that parking lot, there's like a Toys R Us or whatever. And it was Silvio and Paulie Walnuts in the car.
Okay.
I forget what the episode. I remember just sitting there watching them.
Right.
Direct that scene of them in the car. The whole shot was them in the car.
Took forever, right?
I missed class that day, and I went to my. He's like, "Where were you?" And I told him where I was. He's like, "Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like being in class." I'm like, "I'm not." They let me go behind the fucking wire, and the director said you can watch.
Wow.
So I watched him direct this whole scene of The Sopranos.
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
And I was like, yeah, I'm a student at William Patterson. He's like, oh, here's my card, and give me a call, maybe do some internship or something. And that was my first taste of show business bullshitting you.
Why did you call him?
Of course it was an email address. It wasn't a phone number. I emailed him.
About nothing back?
Never.
You might have went to spam, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but I didn't know that back then.
Don't blame
kept
that guy.
sending it. Spam my ass.
You went to spam.
It was the same thing when I won the Garden State Film Festival that year. I got to go into that cocktail hour with Glenn Close I met. And I'm meeting they're like, because my film was the Saturday night short film, 8 o'clock. That was this film Something.
Yeah.
People are giving me cards. After I won at the banquet, they're oh, for PA work even, because they knew I was a young guy. You know what I mean? Not like, hey, come direct my movie. It's like, you want to come work with us,
right.
Zero response from everybody, man. Zilch.
Oh, wow.
Zilch. You're like, damn, it's but that was the best business card I ever got in my life was at that film festival. Because I'm at the cocktail hour. This guy comes up and he's like, he saw my tag. He's like, oh, you're a director? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm a stunt man. If you ever need a stunt man, here's my card. And it was his card was a picture of him on fire.
Who was it?
Some stunt man. But I was like, that's the greatest card. The guy's on fire. Like, that's him running just in flames. Right. I was like, I just want to hire this guy just to light him on fire and fucking. Where's the movie? Hey,
with a gasoline can.
Just there cranking a Super 8 camera. I just wanted to light someone on fire legally. Someone that could take it.
But the Andre Giant documentary was a great documentary. It was great just to learn about him.
Yeah, it brought me back to being a kid and liking wrestling, and you felt bad about like all his health issues. 46 years old, man.
Yeah, no.
That's so young. You know what I mean? It's like, and how he had to be a heel at the end.
Just to get back.
It just goes to show, man. Nothing rarely ends well. Mostly, it doesn't end well in entertainment for people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, did you ever see that documentary Beyond the Mat? You should watch it. It's like that dude Mankind. He became he goes around and does comedy now. What's his face? The fuck's his name? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I can't remember.
Anybody know that guy's name?
Is there any comics in the room that wanted to open?
People know who Mankind was. It was
something.
Anyway, that guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's his documentary about the whole behind the scenes of wrestling, and you see Jake the Snake Roberts in it as a crackhead in a hotel. It's like, bro, it's a killer documentary. If you liked wrestling at any point in your life,
I love Jake the Snake.
You got to watch that, dude.
Jake the Snake was like, it was live footage of him smoking crack.
Oh, bro, yeah, he's
really,
yeah, man. It just shows the seedy side of wrestling.
Wow.
Now, Jake, who was bigger than Jake the Snake back then? I mean,
Nobody.
he was, and dude, because they have like that shitty comedy circuit. Like we have a shitty comedy circuit. Then there's the big comedy circuit. Wrestling's got that. Some of those guys you saw on Saturday morning, and on WrestleMania, they're back doing VFW halls and shit, man. You know what I mean?
His last name begins with an F.
Mick Foley.
Told you.
Boom. Got it. Anyway, Beyond the Mat. Totally check that out. Okay. I think you'd like it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, when I remember Andre the Giant being like, it was always out like it was a medical thing because of his, like it was always like I understood it as a kid as like because of his size that he wasn't supposed to be that. Like it was like
you understood gigantism.
That it was because he wasn't like his size was abnormal and he was dying because he wasn't of this world. Like that's how I looked at it. Like he's dying because his body ain't supposed to be that big.
See the size of his fucking fingers, like around the beer cans and shit.
Oh my god!
Or he had like a size 20-something ring.
Yeah,
like Gene Okerlund put 3 of his fingers in his ring.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, so
I would have loved to like nowadays, like you know, all the old wrestlers go around like he died 93. Yeah. Like I mean, I just would have loved to see him in person.
Right.
Just to see. Could you imagine? Like they said, like when he was walking in, just this monster head, just
like this hair and all this hair.
Yeah, like they couldn't have him on every bill because they needed it to be special.
Was special because he was a freak of nature.
Yeah,
basically. You don't bring that out every time.
Oh man, and Princess Bride. I recommend that.
Yeah, it's a very good documentary.
Very good documentary.
It's running on HBO right now, so watch it
for sure. What else we got going on?
Oh, did you see what happened to me on Facebook with the post I made the other day?
You have to elaborate. You make posts a lot.
All right. Last week, on Saturday, I made a post about. I said I'm very liberal with the post was I'm very liberal with my immigration policy. Immigration laws, very liberal. But I just spent 2 hours at the laundromat. And where the hell's that wall?
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, right? Yeah.
And I said because a family of 4 took up 9 washing machines, 9, like all the big ones and 5 of the medium ones, and then took up 12 dryers.
That's lunacy.
So and they had so much laundry, it was insane. That's not even the point of it. The point was, if you read the whole thing, it said. And one of her kids, who was like a 9-year-old or 10-year-old.
That you're racist. That was the point?
Huh?
Was the point you're racist?
Apparently.
Okay. I just want
so
clarified that Mike is racist.
Yeah.
Okay.
The 9-year-old was screaming, like whining like this. Like, and he kept like pulling clothes out of the basket. Blanco, he's Blanco, man. He was so like upset from being there. He didn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah.
And his mother was like doing, I guess she was telling him still got to do whites. And he kept like, this is why, like he just was being a pain in the ass. And I said, I don't know what she's saying to him in Spanish, but I hope it's, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm going to shove you in a dryer.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Some people, like, oh my God. One person's like, why are you at the laundromat? Well, obviously, because I'm doing the fuck is wrong with you? That, to me, is like a dig. Why are you poor? You don't have a washing machine? That's kind of what I felt like that.
I went to the laundromat for years because I've had condos that had disgusting laundry facilities.
Yeah, like we have one washing machine at the house. It's just I'd rather do a bigger load and be done.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's that person, but that's not why I cared. Someone else was like, and then other people, why does she have to? Why do they have to be illegal? First off, I wasn't even talking about them being illegal. I just was saying let's do something about the wall as a joke because there's a little annoying kid running around while his mom used every washer and dryer in the fucking facility.
All right, we'll pause right there. How the fuck? All right, you've been on Facebook for 9 years probably now. Yeah. how the fuck does anybody that's friends with you not know, or me, that we're comedians and that typically we're going for jokes?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
It's like,
typically. I mean, you could tell when someone's not going for a joke.
Like, can you scroll through all of my fucking history and see where I talk about race? Like, as in, like, what the fuck? So then the next person, well, maybe she's a maid and she's doing laundry for another family. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why she's doing so much laundry.
Yeah, why you gotta dissect it?
Yeah, it's just
like it, don't like it, angry face it, haha, or fucking wow it. Oh, which by the way, we like that on the live broadcast. Give us a lot of wows, ha-has, emojis, hearts.
Yeah, thumbs
ups. No angry faces, but fucking yeah. If you don't like the post, they gave you the angry face. These are the same fuckers that wanted the thumb down button, which they didn't give because you're a piece of garbage.
Right.
You have your angry face. Just do your angry face and move on with your shitty comment.
So then, some guy who I don't know, Spanish guy, came on, and I deleted everything. After this, I mean, I let a few more people ramble on. This guy came on and was like,
"Now's the time for singing my song." Oh, sorry, you said ramble on. I got it.
So this guy came on and said, you're a fucking person like you. So why don't you get your own fucking washer and dryer and build a wall around you? You fucking, you piece of shit. Start cursing.
Really?
Like that. Yeah, fucking people like you fucking racist fuck. I'm like, holy.
Whoa.
All from a joke.
Somebody said all that?
All of that.
Is that still on the...
And I deleted it both of his comments and was waiting for a second. I was like, I'm not responding. And then someone said, the wall won't even work. They're going to tunnel anyhow. Like, and it became that. And then someone who was a total Trump supporter was like, "Oh, it looks like the libs are getting mad at you, Mike." And I then done. I'm done. Done. Delete this. This is not a political. I said, this isn't a political post, guys. This was just a joke. This has nothing to do with anything. I even said I am very liberal when it comes to immigration policy. So you know where I'm leaning.
Yeah.
So I deleted it. I was like, it's not.
I can't believe a joke. Yeah. It sucks that we have to delete. I was told one time because I deleted something like, why delete it? And I'm like, yeah.
I just was getting so angry.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just done with this. I mean, are you looking at my post and suggesting?
I would unfriend that person. It's like if you actually think if you think I'm a racist,
I deleted it and blocked them.
Then we can't be friends. If
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. If you think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you think I'm that kind of person, then go away. If you can't see the joke, I'm sick and tired.
Or even just say bad joke. I could take that. Shitty joke.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That.
Yeah.
If criticizing the humor part of it, fine.
Yeah, fine. Okay, not all my jokes are going to hit, but I'm attempting humor. Yes. Pretty much everything, that I do on here. That's why you follow me on here. If we're not friends from high school, then you follow me because I'm a comedian.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Like,
I just don't get people. It's just so frustrating.
I was like, I don't know if I talked about it on here. I got one night I'm sitting in that the YouTube video I made with the Italian comedy masterclass when I pretended to be the Italian comic. All, lots of views, all bunch of likes, bunch of shares, and for a while it was only 2 thumbs down on YouTube.
Right.
Which is not bad. I had like 30 something thumb ups, 2 thumb down. Fine. I'm sitting one night and I get a notification on my phone. Some Nicholas C commented on your YouTube. So I check it. He's like, this is like, let me see, stereotyping. This is racist you're a racist against Italians. Ugh. I go, now, like I said, if you comment on any of my comedy videos or anything I put, say, I don't think you're funny, you suck. Hey, you know what? That's your opinion.
Yeah, it's not for you then.
It's not for you then. But you can call me racist. I'm going to go back and forth.
Right.
I ain't going to go back and forth with someone
Yeah.
about whether I'm funny or not, because that looks extremely douchey.
Yeah.
And how can I argue? How can I argue with that? You watched it, you didn't like it, so I can't make you like it. So okay, to you I'm not funny. Unfollow me.
Yeah.
So he's like, you're racist, and I go, don't let my last name fool you, pal. Fernandez. I go, because my mother is 100% Italian. I'm 50% Italian, and I grew up in an Italian household, so I'm not racist against Italians. I go, I am Italian.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, how would you like if I made a video like that about Spanish people? I go, well, I'm Portuguese. I don't give a fuck what you do about Spanish people. But if you do it in humor and you're trying to do something fun, I don't consider it racist.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're trying to, and then he goes, why don't you respect your heritage? Ugh. I go, I do respect my heritage. And I go, you know what? I go, all my Italian family and friends and even some Italian comedians liked this video and reshared it.
Yeah, yeah.
And he goes, oh, so you're Italian now? You're a wise guy? Would you eat meatballs and lasagna? I go, no, I'm not a wise guy. I go, I'm just a comedian who wrote a sketch and filmed it and put it out for people to enjoy. I go, you're the one making it more than it is. And then he went and deleted all. It was weird because his name was changing from Nicholas C to something Gambino, like to every comment.
He was a dick.
And then then I went and he deleted all those.
Yeah.
After, and then someone's like, it was probably one of the comics you were making fun of.
Yes. Could be.
Because I got no negative backlash. You know what I mean?
Right.
When is anyone shy to give negative backlash if they really are hurt by something on the internet,
right? On
the faceless internet, especially YouTube, where you're totally faceless.
Right.
You know what I mean? You could really not be you.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a test to Nicholas C. and who's also something Gambino.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I thought I was stuck in some Joe Pesci movie. In this day and age, racist against Italians. It's Joe Broad prejudice against Italians in this day and age. It's like it's a joke. I'm a comedian. It says Comedian Joe. It's like you can't okay. If I'm Joe, I had a wig on. Right. We're in a studio. There's production value. Yeah. Okay. If I stood there and be like, all right, this is Joe. Welcome to my YouTube. Let me tell you why I hate Italians. Then you can maybe call me racist. Right. But I'd be a self-hating racist, which would be funny anyway. It would turn into a comedy show. But I was like, it's because my last name's Fernandez. If when it said written and directed by, if it was Joe Russo, like my mother's maiden name, it'd been like, this guy's genius. He's really broken down the Italian spirit. But he saw Fernandez and he was like, fucking piece of shit. And I'd attest that I'm more Italian than anything because they say you're whatever, your mother, if your mother's Italian, you're more of that because she made you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So gabagool over there, Nicholas C. You got ugats. Is that enough making fun of fucking Italians? But yeah, it's the whole like calling you racist or making it a thing when it's not a thing. No. It bothers me. Like, there's so many racists on Facebook that you're going to fuck with the guy who you follow because you like his comedy.
Right. And, like, how can you... I didn't mention, first off, what their nationality was, you dumb fucking moron. I didn't mention their nationality at all. I didn't say they were Spanish. I said a wall. Doesn't mean they were Mexican.
Yeah, you could be building a wall to stop Canadians.
But when you say that, you're just saying it as in immigration. Let's stop these people from coming in here. What are we doing? That's why you say the wall. It's really not only Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? But I always say that, and I never defend not being a racist with anything like, well, you don't even... I'm not going to defend it.
Right.
Nothing I can do with that. You're on a different hand because you know the guy was making a comment because he'd seen your last name. So he knew that's why.
And he called me racist.
Yeah. But this guy called me racist. I'm not going to defend it.
Right.
Because I know who I am. I just don't need this on my fucking Facebook post.
Right, yeah, you could delete that post. I'm not deleting my video.
No, I deleted his comments.
His comments, yeah.
Didn't respond. I was like, just go away, and then I blocked him. So I don't need people like that in my life.
Right.
Then I deleted it after someone said they're not going to be able to, they're not going to climb the wall, they're building tunnels anyhow. And I'm like, ugh.
Oh, boy.
And then some other dude from the old neighborhood was like, yo, it looks like all the libs are getting pissed off at you, Mike. And I'm like, I am a lib. And so I put in there, listen, I'm a libtard, guys. I don't believe in the wall. It was a joke. Why is my post going here? And then after about 5 minutes of that, after I put that up, I was like, no, delete this whole fucking thing. Fuck it. It's not worth it. And you people on Facebook, if you're one of the people I'm talking about, you're a piece of shit. Stay off of people's walls. Just stay off commenting, man. If you fucking can't say something positive about it. And then other things, like I saw my friend Frank posted something, and then someone has to go on his wall and like say, all right, for instance, say you posted a thing. My boss told me that I'm a real asset to my job today, man. They really love me, and I'm really proud to hear that from my boss. It made me feel good.
Right.
And then people, good job, man. You are good. You're valuable. That's cool. Do you say how short you are? Like, why are you in this, man? I don't get it, man. You're a fucking retard. If you can't figure out the socialness of the social cues of what's happening here, everyone's talking about something normal, and then you come in with something retarded. I don't get it. You understand what I'm saying?
I wish you should when the guys like that come on and do things like that. You should do a comment video.
Yeah. I've tried so many times. It doesn't post.
It doesn't?
I've tried comment videos 1,000,000 times. Oh. It don't stay. It don't go up.
That's weird.
And one time I did it, and it was shaded out. Like it wasn't up.
Maybe that was an old version of Facebook. Maybe the new version.
I will do that, though.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand.
No.
Like Ritu posted a thing about her son today, right?
Yeah.
It's his birthday, turned 10.
Uh-huh.
And I was going to joke with her. And as I'm in the middle, I'm like, wait a minute, that's what people do. I don't like. So I was saying happy birthday to Alex.
Right.
I was going to say, I was going to say, I'm really sorry that that's your mom.
Yeah, let her have her moment.
And I was like, you know what? Happy birthday, Alex. Turning double digits is a pretty cool, big thing.
Right.
Like, that's it. Move on. Like, what do I don't got to bust her balls in that.
Exactly.
You know? Ken Kranz posted a picture about his daughter. I don't bust his balls in the picture.
No. Never. I never bust balls about people's
Something
family.
Like that's nice.
I'll bust Ken's chops on jokes or something, but his daughter's adorable. He ain't busting chops on that.
If he was like, hey, I saw my daughter today. She was at school. It's crazy. I can't believe she's walking. I'm not going to be like, yeah, especially you as a dad.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Why?
Yeah, why? He's having a good moment.
This is a moment, man. How you don't read that, you fucking retard?
Because people are fucking miserable pieces of shit.
And they're fucking self in their own world. There's no they don't see what's happening around them. They're the kind of people who shop at the supermarket and leave the cart in the middle of the aisle while they look.
Oh,
It's like, yo, motherfucker, the world's rotating around. I don't know if you know that. And there's another human going to try to go down this aisle while you stand there looking at fucking different wheat germ you might want to buy. The fuck over to the left.
I need my cart in the middle when I look for wheat germ. Have you never bought wheat germ?
What are you,
That's how you do it. What do you get a wall around this guy? Fucker don't even know how to buy wheat germ. How are we supposed to get it in the car? I can't even bring myself to this guy's level. He wants me to carry the wheat germ over there? Ugh. What a piece of garbage.
What a piece of shit human you are. Oh, my God.
So that guy's not your friend no more.
Well, that guy, that
was he a friend or just like someone you saw at a comedy show type of the dickhead that you bought? The
Spanish person? I don't even know. I went.
It was a Spanish person that did all that? Yeah.
I don't even know who this is. I'm like, are we friends? I'm like, who are you? And like calling me a Trump. Like, you have no idea, you dumb fuck. And this is what I was trying to say. How I don't defend. My kid's mother is Puerto Rican. Okay? Their grandfather, my kid's mom's father is 100% Puerto Rican, cannot speak English.
Yeah.
Okay? So that means my children have some Puerto Rican in them.
They do?
Yeah, that's the way that works.
All right.
Okay? So my ex is half Puerto Rican, half Italian, I think.
Yeah.
Or half Puerto Rican, a quarter Italian, and a quarter of German.
Which makes your kids really Puerto Rican.
A lot of Puerto Rican. They got a lot more Puerto Rican in them than the Irish and...
Or as my brother used to say when he was a kid, he couldn't say Puerto Rican. He was calling Porkeritans.
Well, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Because they make good pork.
Yeah, I got my friend. He's a Porkeritan. All right.
So, like, my kids are that... I mean, like, so, like, for you to accuse me... And that guy was Puerto Rican. For you to accuse me of being racist, you're just dumb. You're just dumb, and you don't see a joke. And I wasn't going to defend him with, my kids are poor. I remember I used to work at Home Depot years ago, 96, and I'm in the aisle, and there's vinyl tile, and I'm helping a customer load his cart with cases of vinyl tile. And as I'm helping him load his cart, right behind me is the linoleum machine. Mm-hmm. Big rolls of linoleum. You have to hit the button, code, and then move the roll. But there was a roll maybe 5 feet up, hanging, and it's got a strap on it because it's rolls of linoleum that go on a big machine spinning different samples around. So we strap them up. This woman was reaching up, trying to pull it down from like up there, like trying to pull it down so she can see it.
Okay.
And if she would have done that and broke the snap and snapped the strap, all that linoleum would have rolled off onto the floor, either on her or just on the floor. And I would have to roll 160 feet of linoleum back up.
Right. Ooh.
I didn't want to do that.
No?
So I was like, ma'am, just do me a favor.
Racists don't normally want to do things like that.
So I was like, man, will you do me a favor? I'll just let me finish loading his cart up and I'll move it for you. I'll bring it closer so you can see it. It's like, don't hold me, don't bother me because I'm Puerto Rican. Now she was with her husband and a kid. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? I'm saying, ma'am, I just want you to pull it because you're just holding us down. You're bothering us because we're Spanish. I'm like, oh my God. Like it was nothing. I didn't even notice they were Spanish.
Yeah.
So I finished putting in the cart and I was like, are you accusing me of being racist? Because I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't want to deal with you at all. But I'm going to get my manager to make sure you get out of my aisle. I'll be right. I went and got my manager, brought him down, and this guy stayed there because I'm staying right here. And she was like, he was bothering me because I'm Puerto Rican. And the guy was like, no, he was not. He was helping me. He asked you not to do that. He said he was going to be right with you. Not once was it about your being Spanish. And I was like, and I had my daughter's picture. I'm like, see this girl? That's my daughter. She's Puerto Rican. You are an idiot. My manager's like, you can go away. Yeah. I was like, I just wanted her to know you're a fucking idiot. And you happen to be Puerto Rican. This is I don't accuse people of being racist until I see it.
I feel like we had that podcast about that one time. We felt like the word racist is used a little too lightly.
Yeah.
Like you need to like really kind of do some things to oppress people, I feel, to be
lightly and like the word getting offended and now that's offensive. Like I don't care that you might be sensitive. I don't care anymore. There's got to be some, like you have to say intent. Shouldn't there be some intent with my words?
Right.
Like if I was like, oh, this black guy. Oh, what? You said black guy. Yeah, I was just saying black guy. Like my intent is not bad. I'm just saying that guy's a black guy. Like now if I was like, well, this black guy did it. Like, it sounds like you might be a little tense with black people. You know what I'm saying? That's why can't like intention of the word. Why can't intent be something? If
we've lost all that.
If I want to hurt you, I'll use words. If I'm only playing, oh, you're sensitive because all my family is Puerto Rican and they get persecuted. And so anytime you say Puerto Rican, I'm offended. Well, I'm not being offensive, and I'm not going to change the way I say things because you may be offended when I know that I'm a good person and I don't mean to hurt anybody. So fuck you. Learn to be in the world. It's around you. The whole world doesn't go, oh, sorry, oh, sorry, oh, sorry. What the fuck are we doing?
We're too sensitive.
Yeah, fuck
I was talking about it with somebody the other day. I don't know if somebody else ever had this thought, but I was like, I equate it. It's because we haven't sent our public to war in a long time. Like we don't have drafts anymore.
Right.
I feel like if we instituted the draft back and like every once in a while, some of your friends and brothers and cousins go off and get killed, you start knowing what real problems are, and you don't have time for these hokey, he said this type of problems.
Right.
You know what I mean? We have too much freedom. We've had too much freedom. We don't have nobody. You know what I mean? It's like, we had the terrorist attack on 9/11. Everyone was kumbaya. Ain't nobody racist. Everybody loves each other. 16 years later, we're fucking nitpicking language on Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like, get the fuck out of here. There's real problems in the world. Fucking comedian made a joke about the laundromat.
Right.
And you're fucking shitting on him. I can't fucking stand it.
And like, why don't you wait? Like, if you want to shit on me, let me follow me to my local, courthouse where I'm writing a petition to get rid of all Spanish people at the laundromat. Now you can say what a piece of shit he is.
Right.
Because I'm just a joke. I'm not trying to. I'm not writing. I don't want anybody gone. What I want that 9-year-old kid is the fuck out of my way when I'm trying to do my laundry. And he happened to be Spanish. That's why it was funny. The joke.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Okay, so like with race. So if something happens if we take the race out of it, so you can't complain about something
Right.
If somebody if they were white, you can complain about it.
All right, a family full of white people, right?
Yeah.
Same amount of dryers, same amount of washers. I'd be like, yo, I don't know if you need help during the week for me to come over and do a load for you, but you can't be doing 24 fucking loads of laundry on a weekend, lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if this little kid of yours doesn't fucking listen, I'm going to shove him in a dryer.
Right.
That would have been the joke. Still would have said something about this fucker taking all the goddamn laundry machines.
But use one of those, what do they call them?
Red flag words?
Yeah.
But it made me laugh because I was like, there was Spanish, so we're yelling at each other in Spanish, and I'm like, oh, where's the wall? Like, it was a joke because I just had no washing machines.
You're triggering them.
The trigger words.
Trigger words.
Yeah.
He said, wall, I have to get on my liberal cape and go defend brown people.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's like, wait, man, again, attention of the word. Like, you guys know that I'm not wanting anybody gone.
They're all full of shit, too, man. Did you see that thing I posted a week? It was like a week and a half ago. I'm watching the news one morning,
right?
And they're shitting on Trump because he was saying they were going to build his wall finally.
Yeah,
they were going to do some wall, and they go, he's just upgrading Obama's wall, but he's acting like it's his wall. And I go, Obama built the wall? I don't remember hearing of that. I go, you are all full of shit. That motherfucker built a part of a wall that was really a fence.
Yeah.
And you didn't give him no shit, and you're giving this guy shit about the wall. I'm like, I hate everybody. I hate everybody. So you tell me Obama built a wall, and he's all Mr. Awesome. This guy wants to build
fancy things, right?
Right, but it's still the same principle.
Right.
Is what I'm saying. I'm like, you're all full of shit.
But no, it's not. And I'll tell you the difference. And not that we're going to get on that because it's not what I was trying to do.
Right.
But the barriers that he built were in spots that couldn't be manned by people. There's just places they can't get to, terrain that Border Patrol can't get to. So they put fencing to block off ports of the terrain that Border Patrol can't get to. That's what that was. Trump is saying a wall throughout the whole perimeter because he doesn't want anybody coming through.
No, I know. I find them to be all full of shit, and it's like
they are.
I'm like, I can't because it's like it's always okay when your guy does it. It sucks when that guy does it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I watched the whole speech about Bill Clinton talking about immigration, and then after that was an Obama speech about immigration. If you close your eyes and put it in Trump's voice, it was Trump's speech.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like the same concept, and it's
that's
like
the truth.
And it just makes me sick.
That's the truth, and that's the problem with a really far left liberal who wants to yap about everything that's done wrong. But you got to understand that you got to complain about your side. You got to complain about the guys who've done it on your team, because if you don't, you look like a fucking fraud.
Yeah,
you have to now. When Obama did it, I didn't have a problem. I still don't have it's not a problem.
I didn't even hear of it when he did it. It wasn't like a news...
Because it wasn't a thing. Obama didn't run on, I'm going to build a wall.
Right, no, I know.
That's why it's a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Obama's immigration policies, they were touted. They were brought up by the Republicans back then on how hardcore he was on some of the immigration policies and how he deported so many people.
He deported more than any other president.
Right. So that was something that the Republicans did talk about because it was driving home, the liberals got your back, but look what they did to him. You know what I'm saying? So that was the truth. But when that happened, I don't have a problem with hammering down on people who are in here illegally and fixing the system that's broken. I don't have a problem with that. It's like I always said, it's like I want people to come here and feel safe here. But also, it's like if you make a reservation at a restaurant and you're like, it seats 50. At 50, they're not taking any more reservations. That's just the way that is right now. Until this table of 4 gets up and leaves, you can't come in the restaurant. You're not going to just stand around tables waiting for people to stop eating. We don't let anybody in. We're at capacity right now. 4 left. We'll take the next 4, please. That's what should happen. Like, you'll come in, but you got to get in line because there's a bunch of people in here not really settled yet.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people standing around with their bags like, where do we go? I'm new to the country. Got to give us a second. Let's deal with these people, and then we're going to let you all in. We just got to get these people settled. That's how I feel you deal with it. Not, fuck, everybody can't come in. It's like, stop it.
Yeah, extremists on either end.
Yeah.
Bizarre. But...
So... that happened on Facebook. That's the world.
It's the world you're in. I actually just I spent a couple days off of social media, not intentionally, just it was very busy. So it was like a couple days where I just wasn't posting no jokes, wasn't posting nothing.
Right.
And actually even Ritu was like, "Are you dead?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Nah, I just been mad busy." And like, I was definitely, I think I had a more happy life for those 3 or 4 days, because when I realized I wasn't on for a couple more days, I went back on, and I've been just jokes, thoughts on things, checking, oh, somebody commented on this, and I'm like, Jesus, I really would love to curb my social media addiction.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to check things as much as I do.
I know. I don't have that problem, but I get it.
Yeah, I do. I do for sure.
No, I know. I can't talk anymore, though.
You
Not
can't.
that I can't talk. I gotta go.
Would you have any lettuce? Oh, you. Oh yeah, 7:00. Mike has a show. If you're in New Jersey,
What is it? Bloomfield.
he's in
Brookside. I think it's called?
Brightside Tavern.
Brookside
Tavern.
Yeah, in Bloomfield.
Some sort of B Tavern in
it's just
Bloomfield. Mike will be performing
Yeah,
at
come on
tonight.
my Facebook if you're listening.
If you're there.
If you're in the area, if you're live.
From Bloomfield,
Yeah.
New Jersey. It's a good podcast, a little over an hour.
Yes.
Got some ha-has coming in right now from Lisa. She's a very good fan of ours. So what else you got going you want to promote before...
I don't have anything this weekend. This is my first weekend completely off.
Good for you.
It feels good.
Yeah, I'm rehearsing for that film this weekend. So and then we shoot it the following weekend.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see how that goes.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Acting in my first film
That's
that I've
awesome.
never made. I've never acted in somebody else's thing before.
Yeah, that's great, man.
So it'll be cool. So yeah, go to joefernandez.net to see any of my future dates. I haven't been updating. I have a lot of shows coming up, but I haven't put them on there. Been mad lazy.
Yeah, I got some too that it's not on there, but MikeGaffneyLive.com.
MikeGaffneyLive.com. Please go to subscribe to the audio podcast. It's this, but in the audio form, because that's the numbers that count. Go to one of these sites right here. Laughable app, iTunes, iHeartRadio. You can go to Stitcher Radio, anywhere where you listen to podcasts. Tell your friends about us. Like this page if you're just seeing it for the first time, and watch us live every week. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for watching. You've been listening to All in Our Heads.